we're not called busker. We were street artists.
So the first question I want to ask you is, how was the course set up?
The course was set up in 5 years ago now, and it was set up because it was considered that some of the French and the Spanish street arts is well in advance of the training we have in this country. So this was set up as a way of professionalising the street arts practice.
How do you feel about performing on the street?
I love the attention. I thrive for it. You know, I love it. The better the audience, the bigger the audience, the better for me.
When did you first start getting interested in just performance in general?
I mean, I was singing since the age of 3, so I mean, like I did that for fun. I was doing GCSEs in college and actually going to do carpentry. Then I did a Shakespeare assignment and got an A star for it. And then my teacher said, "Have you ever considered doing performing arts?" And I was just like, "Do you know what? I think that's more me."
What would you say is the ultimate goal of the course?
To be able to fully understand how to create performances in a variety of different spaces, how to produce those, not just to create, how to produce those with a good knowledge of all those sort of things that go with it, which means engaging with the wider society, and also to be able to advocate the art form because it's underrepresented in this country. It's a bit invisible.
Why would you say this is the only street art course in Europe?
Why? I suppose it's because we dared to do it. We dared to do it.
What's your story? Why are you doing this?
My boyfriend is working out in Mauritius at the moment, and I'm trying to save up to see him for Christmas, which is very, very expensive. So I have a skill, and I thought I'd use it to try and get some extra pennies in. So that's what I'm doing out here today.
How have you enjoyed busking on the street?
It was really nerve-wracking to begin with, and then 2 songs in, you suddenly completely acclimatized to it. People stop if they want to listen to you and they carry on if they don't, and I found that people are actually really generous here in Winchester.
Is there much competition on the street?
There can be, especially around Christmas. A lot of people come in from Southampton and the other areas close by because there's no laws in Winchester about sort of busking. You don't need a license to busk in Winchester, so people come and take advantage of that. But for the most part, it's fairly quiet. Yeah.
You've been busking since '84. How did you start off? How did you start busking?
Well, I started with guitar, and so in that time it was going out of the street and showing yourself and making a political statement, basically. I went to Spain, and in Spain someone ripped off my whole money, and basically then I had only my rucksack and my guitar, and so then actually it starts for me to live only from busking, and so I actually dedicated my life to that and decide to live it. we're not called busker. We were street artists.